I have with me right now the man of the moment, or should I say, the boy of the moment, the youngest GM in the history of chess as of now, Abhimanyu Mishra. Hello, Abhimanyu.
Hi, Sagar.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
GM at the age of 12 years, 4 months, 25 days. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Amazing. I mean, we've been here for last around 80 days trying to break it. Now it's finally over.
Yeah, you left USA 80 days ago to come to Budapest, Hungary, and you were around 2400 rated, yeah, roughly at that point.
Yeah.
And you had no GM norms, and you achieved all three GM norms, 100 ELO points. How did you do it?
I mean, it the first tournament was also like the last few tournaments I was missing known by like what is this? At 1 point for the last like 5 tournaments. But I mean, every single time I was getting around 10, 15 points. So I kept on gaining points, and of course, at the start I had this amazing tournament where I gained 30 points. My second one. So I mean that was of course helping a lot, and yeah, every single time I was getting more points, and yeah.
But this entire thing was so exciting because of so many factors, because you kind of lost around a year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. You couldn't
Yes.
travel. So you became an IM at the age of what, 10 years and 8 months or something?
Yeah,
Or 9
something like
months?
that.
10 years. So you were the youngest IM. And then you had like around a year and 9 months to break Karyakin's record of youngest GM. But then the
Yeah.
COVID-19 pandemic came and you hardly had time left.
Yeah, for like 14 months I wasn't able to play. I wasn't able to play a single game. It was
Exactly.
terrible.
And so then in your mind, were you feeling like, oh, I can't break this record now?
No, I mean, of course. I mean, generally I don't really think about this kind of things. Whenever the game is there, I just go play. I'll see about these things later. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't considering that really. But yeah, of course, things became really tight.
You were just happy that you get to play. And
Yeah.
so when you came to Budapest, this entire opportunity was great. And it all culminated into this final game, which you're going to analyze right now. Because you were 5 out of 6 in this tournament. You were doing really well. You needed 2 points out of 3. And then
Yeah.
suddenly you lost a game, right? And in a better position, I guess. And
Yeah,
then
I played really bad.
yeah, and then you were 5 out of 7 and you needed 2 out of 2. You won your 8th round game. So you were 6 out of 8, correct? And then you were playing against Leon Mendonca, who is actually one of the brightest talents in the world of chess right now. He's just 15 or 14 years old and he is 2549. So when you got to know this, what was your feeling like? And you had black pieces.
Yes, I mean, of course, it's must-win situation, so it was actually good that I got to play against him, because if I played anyone else, the average would have been too low. Like, even if I win the game, I wouldn't get the norm.
Okay.
So I was very happy, of course, that I get one last chance, even after losing that game, this terrible game against Thatcher, this 7-8, what is this? 7th round game. So I was really happy, and I just tried to go and play a game and try to beat him.
Okay, so shall we look at this game?
Sure.
Okay. You just played it like couple of hours ago, like it ended a couple of hours ago. So tell me the critical moments. It started off with the Grunfeld. And until what point was it your preparation?
Somewhere around like another few months, like bishop 4, bishop g7. This is all standard, of course. e3, castle, rook c1. He's already played this. It was known. And c5, dc5, bishop e6, knight f3, knight c6, bishop e2, queen a5. I mean,
all this
yeah.
is well-known theory, right?
Yeah, this is a lot of theory. And he played knight g5, knight d8, and here he thought for a very long time, and then he came out with bishop g3.
I was doing live commentary on the Champions Chess Tour, and at that point, people were also watching your game, and they told me that Leon thought for 40 minutes here.
Yes, it was. Yeah, he spent a lot of time. Yeah, here white has like white has a few options. Like one option for white is knight takes c6, knight takes c6, c takes d5,
Yeah.
knight takes f4, e takes f4, queen takes c5, and okay, yeah. I mean, this is the kind of position, and black is around fine here, even though he's down a pawn. This d5 pawn is, it's not exactly weak, but I can bring this my knight to d6 and my bishop on g7, like rook up d and knight 96. And I have a strong dark square bishop.
Right. So you
And
have
yeah,
compensation here.
yeah, I have compensation. Black should be fine. I feel like.
So he didn't take it. He went bishop g3, and then you took on c4, 96, 96, queen a4, and you took here, and he took back. Now, if I was playing this position as black, I would be a little worried here because he has the bishop pair. The position is symmetrical. There don't look enough winning chances.
Yes, but I mean, okay. At the same time, he's all like, black can't be worse here. Like white is a little bit behind in development. Like if you give white a few moves like castle, rook up d1, then of course white should be better in the long run. But I tried to create some problems before that, and then so he wouldn't be able to consolidate.
So you played queen b6 with the idea of attacking this pawn, and he went back. You took, bishop takes, and then knight c5. And you're looking at this fork here. You're also planning to take here. Could he have defended with bishop c2 here?
Bishop c2 was a move I considered, but I mean I didn't think it was great for white because now here I can play knight h5.
Okay.
Now this is also hanging, and now you can't even play castle because knight takes g3, then h take, and bishop into c3, and okay, this is amazing for black.
Yeah,
He takes c3, knight off
c5. You will milk this endgame.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'll play 100 moves.
Right. So bishop c2, knight h5 was what you were planning, right?
Yeah, maybe white can play bishop h4, but okay. I mean, it's of course nothing for. Even I can play bishop f6.
Yeah, I exchanged one of the bishops there. So he went king e2, and you took a takes b3, and then rook f d8. He went here. You played knight e8, takes, rook d1. Just how do you look at this position? I mean, equal, slightly better for black. What was going?
I mean, of course. Okay, with precise play for next couple of moves, white should make a draw. But at the same time, black is always a little bit better because white has these double b pawns. And because of that, all these kind of he wants to play some knight d4 kind of move, but this b2 pawn is always a weakness.
Right. So knight
yeah, so that's it.
King c2, knight d7, b4, f5, and you want to bring your king out, yeah?
Yes.
He went knight b5, a6, and now you're getting your king in, b5, and you decided to keep the pawns with a5.
Yeah, I mean, a takes b5 is also another reasonable another move, but I felt like, okay, like black's whole advantage in this kind of position is that white has these double b pawns. I mean, here, of course, I can keep playing, but I didn't feel like it was anything. Like, I should try. I thought I should anyway. Also, he was a little bit low. He was a little bit low on time, so I thought I can try to keep more tension, because then you would make some mistakes around here.
So what time did you have at this point, and what time did he have?
Around here, I had 20-30 minutes. He had last 1-2 minutes.
Oh, okay. So that
played because he's
big role, right?
Yeah, of course.
Was there a second time control after 40 moves?
No, I mean this time it was different and there was no second time control. So that also helped me.
Right. That's a big thing. Okay, knight d5, knight to c5, bishop c7 was played in this position, attacking the pawn. So you pushed it forward. He played f3. He went king e6. And I think you must have been very happy to see this move, right? Knight c3.
Yeah, I was expecting knight b6, and okay. I mean, I can keep playing, but it's like this knight c5 is a little bit stuck, and somehow if he has this idea of like bishop g3 e1 b4. I mean, it's too long, but maybe somewhere if this bishop reroutes, then this a4 pawn is going to fall. But okay, even here after knight b6, I can play like maybe bishop e5, but okay, it's not clear. Because here you can take him for king c3.
And he's coming here.
Yeah. Or maybe to c4, because king b4 you have knight d3, but even that you can just make a draw.
Right. So in your head, was draw an option? Because
no, I mean, okay, I just thought, okay, this is some kind of e1 game, just keep playing. You mess
no,
this up.
that I understand, but this was the penultimate round, of the tournament. So if you drew, would you get another chance tomorrow in the last round to make your
we checked all the ways how you can get norm in 10 round tournament, but I had to win this.
Okay, that explains why you took so many risks. Yeah. Knight c3, bishop c3 you took, and I think this was a very good exchange because now after king c3, king d5, I think here you must have got a little positive about your position, right?
Yeah, because now white is, even though he wins a4 pawn, these double b pawns won't do anything.
Correct.
And I mean, black has some idea of like what I did in the game. Some e5, e4, and this e3 pawn will become weakness.
Yes, this happened. Like you went knight b3. Did you consider e4 here?
E4 here I saw, but okay, I wasn't sure about this. Like e4, but yeah, this is also another valid move. Like maybe even take it. Then knight taking b4. And I mean, white doesn't care about the a4 pawn. I mean, he can take it, of course, but his idea is like king a5, king b6.
This is more important, this guy.
Yeah.
So,
although it's useful to take the pawn because in some situations, if I keep my knight on c4, he can go b3.
Then this pawn becomes strong, yeah? So you should take and then come like this. But, you went knight b3, h3, e4, takes, and here why didn't you take with the king? Why did you take with the pawn?
I wasn't sure because king takes c4, he has king b4. And now it's the same thing. King takes a4 will remove this knight, and then king a5, king b6 will happen.
Okay. So that's the reason why you took with the pawn. But after king b4, knight d2.
But yeah, here I didn't have anything. Probably king takes e4 was stronger with the point that king b4, you can play knight d2 at some point.
No, but I can go knight c4, right, here?
No, not here. I mean, king takes e4 in the other way.
You mean the king takes e4?
Yeah, you have this knight d2 idea. Like king b4, you can even, knight d2 directly. And now after king takes a4, no king a5 because of knight c4.
There is no king coming here.
Oh wait, yeah, you can even just bring this knight c4, b3, knight takes e3, and knight comes to d5. Everything is stopped. Right in time.
Yeah, very, very cool. So you took here, instead of that you should have taken with the king, but now bishop f6. Leon's idea is to plonk his bishop here, protect this pawn, and then he will be happy to just come and take this.
Yeah, around here I realized I messed up because now it's difficult to break through. Like h5, I tried like somewhere I can play h4 and make this g2 pawn weakness.
And you know what? If you, okay, I know that you're not thinking about norms and all, but it's so important in a way because you traveled all the way from the US for this and all of it. You are going to play in the World Cup after this. So I don't think you could have played another norm event, right? And the World Cup is not a norm event as such. So in a way, you have to wait for another 15-20 days before you get your next norm tournament, right?
Yes.
So king takes a4, king c4, king a5, knight b3, check, king b6. And now you went knight c5 trying to defend that pawn. You are a pawn down, but these two double pawns don't make, I mean, are not so powerful.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, around here I realized I completely messed up because like black can't do anything. If I play king d3, he can take b7, and it's with his b pawn is going to make me cost my knight, and then after I get this e4 pawn for his bishop, then this other b pawn will.
there is one more guy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you went knight c5. He attacked your knight. You went back.
Maybe 3, bishop 6, and okay. I could have played knight c5 again and just made a draw, but I don't know.
But you don't. Correct. You want to play on.
I mean, of course, after bishop c3 or something, I was planning to go back and make a draw, but okay. It's good that he played on.
Yeah, it was good of Leon as well too, because he was also ambitious and he's actually winning this position. Although, do you understand why, when to take on b7 for white and when not to take? Because taking here, it's actually not as good as maybe after improving the position with h3, h4, g3 or something of that sort.
Actually, that makes kind of sense because black can't really do anything in the meantime, and after h4 g3, then like black's counterplay. Like after all the pieces go to the king side, white can say put the bishop on f4, and then everything will be defended.
Right.
And after that, then he has another b pawn. That's the annoying part.
He could just improve and then take, but he took, and as you had mentioned, he had less time, so he took here king b5, king c7, king c4, king d6, king d3, bishop g5, knight d2.
And yeah, around here king e5 was okay. It's maybe still draw, but I think a way easier way is just play e4, b4. Knight c4 check, king e6, knight takes c3, bishop takes c3. I mean, maybe b5 is winning for white 5. I wasn't sure. Like take b5, king f2, b6, e3, b7, e2, queen, king f6. And this maybe
this should be draw, no? After king g2.
Yeah, king g2, king g6, h4. But okay, this is draw.
Yeah, this would be draw.
Maybe white can try to play for win somewhere before, but like this is at least a draw.
I was thinking maybe instead of king e5, if he goes king e6, perhaps that could have been a little smarter. You know, you don't have
Maybe,
this.
but maybe still knight f3.
You're taking
Bishop.
this. Then you'll go
Bishop
g5.
or g5.
Okay.
Or maybe bishop e7 or something, with the idea that now I can't take e3. Because now you can take the knight and you get some extra tempi because e takes f2, bishop c5.
Correct. It's a check.
And now b4, b5, now b4 is pretty fast.
True. Okay, he went king e5, and you must have gotten very excited here.
Yeah, I was when he played when I was thinking about this 92 position. I was hoping a lot that you play king e5. Like,
because then
that last
check.
And actually, yeah, I think even here white has a draw. If he plays king f4, knight takes g5, king takes g5, king takes e3, b4, king f4. I mean king f2, b5, e3, b6, e2, b7, e1, b8. And this okay. Maybe queen e4, but okay, it's not clear.
But when he took here, had you already calculated the win?
Yeah.
Because after takes, now f2 is coming up. Bishop h4.
And also, I mean, when I played knight f3, maybe I didn't calculate everything, but okay. This is like must-win situation. I don't care if I lose because I already crossed 2,500, right? So
yeah,
I just thought, just try something.
And so here you played g5, and this was, I think, the move which Leon might have missed, the g5 pawn push, because now the bishop has no squares on this diagonal. The black king is coming and attacking it.
And black's play is right in time. Like if white tries bishop e1.
Hmm.
Then I can go king e2, king e4, g4, h take, bishop g3, f2,
Oh, nice.
and right in time. Like bishop f2, king f2, he's in this race b4, g3, b5, g2, b6, g1, b7. He needs one more tempi.
Yeah, and then you just come back and
Yeah,
stop the
queen
pawn.
queen g8 or queen g2 or yeah, and neither wins.
Very nice. So he went bishop f2, he went
King e2,
king e2,
b4, king takes f2, b5, king takes e3, b6, f2, and yeah, b7 f1. Here he resigned.
yeah, because if he made a queen,
b8 queen, there's queen f4.
wow. And what did you feel after he resigned at that point?
Amazing. I mean,
What did you do? Like, did you meet your dad, or what happened next?
yeah. After we went out, there were a lot of photos and yeah.
What does breaking this record mean to you? That is it an important thing, or it's just like, you know, the start
I
of?
mean, it's very it was very important. Of course. I mean, we've been chasing this for a very long time. Especially after becoming IM, we decided we want to break this. So we kept on working, and finally it worked out. So it's amazing.
Mm. And
But
now
of course, yeah, this isn't the end. I'm going to keep going up.
yeah, yeah. You know, generally I ask all the youngsters who are of your age, and I mean, you're the youngest, but what's their aim in chess? And for you as well, what's your aim in chess?
My aim in chess is, of course, is to become world champion. But of course, like before that, the next goal is to become 2700 FIDE, super grandmaster.
2700 first. Very interesting. And you are actually going to play at the World Cup. You've got a FIDE wild card.
Yes.
And how was that when you got to know that you're going to play the World Cup? That must have been exciting.
Yes, it was very exciting. World Cup it's a lifetime. It's very big event.
Mm.
Of course.
Yes.
And I was thrilled when I got to know I was selected.
And you'll get to see all the top players of the world there. Magnus is playing, and you yourself are pitted against one of the most creative players in the world in the first round, Bahadur Jobawa. So what are your thoughts about that match?
I mean, of course it's going to be very interesting, as he's very creative. But I feel like I have reasonable chances. Because at the same time, sometimes he plays very good, like he plays amazing 2700, 2800 level, and at the same time, sometimes his creativity gets the best out of him, and he plays worse. Like he plays not so great.
So you have your chances against him, and you're going to prepare hard. I mean, I find this to be the perfect situation that your GM title is done. You have a nice place for a week, and now you can prepare at peace for the match.
Yes.
Very interesting.
But also I have this constant thing during the match that okay, I'm not grandmaster yet.
Exactly.
That will always be there. Now it's over.
Yeah, now you can, after the World Cup, go home, meet your mom, meet your sister, and relax a bit.
Yes.
Did you speak with your parents home? Like, did you speak with your mom already? What did she have to say?
I mean, of course, she was thrilled, and I mean, we were all very happy.
Fantastic. And who are the people whom you would like to thank for this achievement? That you become a GM.
My coaches, Arun Prasad Subramaniam and Magesh Chandran Panchanathan. They helped me a lot during this journey. Like what is it now? 7 years. They've been helping me with opening preparation and everything. It's helped a lot. Without them, I wouldn't get this far.
Amazing. And Abhimanyu, we are very excited to see you continue playing, continue improving.
Thank you.
And it has been a great pleasure following you since the last 80 days, because every time I was something you made a norm or something we were following that. Some very nice games you annotated for our readers, and you also came on a live stream. So people have really enjoyed your playing skills and your talent. So I hope that you continue playing well, and good luck for that.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.